friends. Welcome to Story Behind Podcast. This is the show for people who love hearing a good story and who believe the world could use more positivity. We're the team behind GodUpdates and GodTube, and we hope these weekly short stories will brighten your day.
Heroic dad protects his family, throwing himself in the path of danger to try to keep them safe. Written by Adam Staten, read by Adam Staten. One man is a hero after he acted quickly and decisively and without regard for his own safety in order to protect his children. In mid-December, Dave Milne, his wife Claire, and the couple's 3-year-old daughter Isla and their 1-year-old daughter Anna were at a Northern California ski resort. The Milne family was on their way to ski lessons when things went horribly wrong, according to People. A motorized snowblower collided with the family. Dave, who had served in the Australian military, decided to place his body over his children to protect them from the serious injury and possibly death, the outlet reports. As a result of Dave's aggressive maneuver to protect his family from the machine, he became entangled in the device. It took nearly an hour for first responders to free Dave from the snowblower, according to Inside Edition. Dave ended up losing both of his legs. In addition to his legs, a GoFundMe page set up for Dave and his family states that he also broke both femurs, pelvis, a number of lower vertebrae, a sacral, and 3 ribs. The page mentions that Dave has also undergone 10 different surgeries. Dave was not the only member of his family who suffered injuries as a result of the incident. People reports that while Anna was not hurt, 3-year-old Isla did have significant injuries. Isla, the GoFundMe page states, ended up with 2 broken legs, fractured pelvis, and other various wounds. The page then goes on to state that Isla, because of her injuries, has undergone 3 surgeries. She is, quote, expected to make a full recovery, the page adds. The GoFundMe page has a stated goal of $150,000 for the family. At this time, the page has brought in a little less than $136,000 in donations. What an act of love from this husband and father of 2. He put himself in harm's way to protect and save the lives of his young girls. Greater love has no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends. John 15:13.
Why are Christians always so serious? I'm Barnabas Piper of the Happy Rant Podcast, where we take Jesus seriously but not too much else. Subscribe at lifeaudio.com.
Dwayne Johnson thanks God and angels of mercy after his mother survives bad car crash. Written by Mel Johnson, read by Adam Staten. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's mom, Ada Johnson, was in a car accident that completely mangled her vehicle. Miraculously, though, she survived, and The Rock was quick to thank God and his angels of mercy for his mother's safety. Most of us brace for the worst if a phone rings in the middle of the night, and that was certainly the case when Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson got a call at 3 a.m. The early morning call The Rock received is one no one wants to get. He learned his mother, Ada Johnson, had been in a frightening car accident in Los Angeles, but thanks to divine intervention, The Rock's mom escaped serious harm. "Thank you, God, she's okay," he wrote on social media. "Angels of mercy watched over my mom as she was in a multiple car crash in the middle of the night last night." The Rock shared a terrifying image on social media showing just how bad the damage was to the vehicle in which Ada rode. And it's chilling to think of just how badly the car accident involving Ada Johnson could have been. But Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson assured everyone his mother is going to be okay. And it is one of those moments reaffirming God's angels at work. "She's a survivor in ways that make angels and miracles real," he explained. The Rock praised the first responders who came to his mother's aid, and he gave another update on Ada's condition while attending the Grammys, reiterating just how scary it was to get a call alerting to his mother's car accident. In addition to the gratitude over his mother's safety, The Rock also praised his mother's perseverance, having already survived lung cancer, a tough marriage, a head-on collision with a drunk driver, and attempted suicide. And he recognized what a blessing it was to have his mother still here with him today. "I got one parent left," he said. "So if You still have your mom and your dad. Make sure you hug them hard, because you never know when you'll get that 3 a.m. call you never want to get. Indeed, our time on this earth is not guaranteed. It can disappear in an instant. But the Rocks update is also a powerful reminder that God's guardian angels are very real and at work all around us.
Thank you so much for listening to Story Behind Podcast. We're really glad you joined us for this week's story. To see photos and videos that may have been referenced in this episode, check out the links in the show notes. And if you enjoyed what you heard today, subscribe to our podcast, and please tell a friend about us. We'd also love it if you'd rate us and leave us a review. It really does help more people find us. Story Behind is a Salem Web Network production.
Hey, happy Valentine's Day, Gospel Ranters. We're doing a special Gospel Rant series February 12th, 19th, and 26th called What's Love Got to Do with It? So, are you in love? You want to be? You were? God made us to really, really enjoy love. It's a special gift from our gracious Creator. It's largely a brain thing. In the first podcast of the series, we're going to look at the neuroscience behind love. I mean, why does your pulse rate rise even when you're just thinking about them? Why do you get stupid? You can't think of anything else. Why is falling out of love so brutal? In the second podcast, we're going to look at the history of the thinking about love. Did you know that the Romans were afraid of love? I mean, funny story. In the final podcast, we're going to clear up the massive confusion surrounding agape versus eros. I mean, you've heard that agape is God's love and eros, well, you know. But what if we're wrong about that? Are you intrigued? Check it out. So roses are red, violets are not. Some podcasts are for lovers. Give Gospel Rant a shot. See you lovers then.